Part 1.
This is part 2.
No, this is the introduction to the video. Part 2 will be along after they've watched part 1.
It's too confusing. Oh, I get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm going back in time, aren't I?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's going back in time, yeah, that's right. That's what we're doing. Back to the future.
Back to the future.
Back to the
Okay, I
future.
get it. Hi, it's Caroline. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. We shot part 1 of this video about 12 days ago. We were going to upload it, but we decided to wait until we were going to do part 2 and then you could watch the whole video together.
So here's part 1.
So here's part 1. Today we're going to be using this Cooper's Canadian Blonde beer kit to make 40 pints of what looks like could be a very lovely beer. It costs me $14.99 for the kit, so with the sugar it's going to cost you less than 50p a pint. I've not used it before, so let's open it and get started. So we've got the malt extract and we've also got a sachet of brewing yeast. So the instructions are actually on the inside of the can. So hopefully if you peel that carefully, it should tell me exactly what I need to do to make this beer. I've read the instructions and it's actually easier than I thought because we don't need to add any brewing sugar. I need to empty the contents of this can into the clean fermentation bucket with 2 litres of boiling water, and then I'm going to top it up to 23 litres using a combination of hot and cold water so that it gets to between 20 and 23 degrees before I add the yeast. So let's get started. I emptied the contents of the can into the fermentation bucket. I've topped it up to 23 litres using a combination of hot and cold water. I've checked the temperature and it's actually at 24 degrees, so that's fine. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, so the yeast will activate. Sprinkled the yeast on the top, checked the specific gravity, put the lid on, filled the airlock, and that's now going to sit on the heat pad for about 6 days or at least until the airlock stops bubbling. As we're using a new kit, it's competition time, so to be in with a chance of winning a gallon of this beer when it's ready, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and leave a comment below which starts with, is it beer o'clock? As if by magic, 12 days has passed. We're going to be racking the wine, and we're now going to be racking the beer into the beer barrel and some bottles for the winner. So as I've just said, 12 days ago I started the process of this Cooper's Canadian Blonde beer. The fermentation has taken place. I've left it longer as always, and now it's time for the final stage, which is the secondary fermentation. So the equipment you will need, as I've just mentioned, is the sterilised beer barrel, bottles, your spoon, your siphon, and in this cup is 90 grams of sugar, which I've just added a bit of water to dissolve it. So let's get on with the next process. I've given it a stir. The sign's fallen off again. I'm going to decant the beer into 6 bottles, 5 for the winner, 1 for us, and then I'm going to leave the rest of the beer in the barrel for the secondary fermentation process to take place, which will be identical in either the barrel or the bottles. So I've decanted into 6 bottles. I'm going to screw the lid on now tightly so that the secondary fermentation process can take place, which will be about 2 weeks, and I need to leave the barrel and the bottles in a temperature of above 18 degrees, and then in 2 weeks hopefully it'll be ready to drink. If you want to win a gallon of the beer when it's ready, please leave a comment below starting with, is it beer o'clock? If you've enjoyed today's video, please like, share and subscribe. Cheers!